All right, back one more time, and just as I promised you, I'm bringing you that recipe for that chocolate stripe dessert, just so you guys can get a little peek at what I'm talking about. Oh, buddy. And this, as good as that looks, is sugar-free. Stay tuned. Recipe's coming up next. All right, welcome back, guys. Again, we're doing some chicken up for this cookout, and now I'm getting ready to do a dessert. My mother-in-law makes this fantastic stripe dessert. It's like cream cheese and chocolate pudding and Cool Whip and all that kind of stuff. It's really good, but it's loaded with sugar, it's loaded with carbs. So I'm taking on the challenge to make a sugar-free version of my mother-in-law's dessert. So I have some graham crackers. That's going to be about the extent of the sugars that we get from the graham cracker crumbs. I put, let's see, 1/8 of a cup of Splenda in there, substituting out for the sugar. And then I have 2 ounces of melted butter. Now I'm doing this recipe by half what she normally does. So I've got this size pan here. Can you see the pan? She normally does a big pan for the gathering. So I split her recipe in half. So this, what you're hearing, is half of a large mixture. So if you're gonna make a large pan, you'll want to double this recipe, so I'm telling you. So I have 3/4 cups of graham crackers in here, 1/8 a cup of sugar, and 2 ounces of melted butter to make the crust in the bottom. I'm just going to get in there with my hands and mix this up. And the butter, and that's just going to help bind it together once you press it into the bottom of the pan. So that looks good. Take and put that in the bottom of my pan. And then you just want to press this to form that crust in the bottom. Ain't nothing saying just because we had weight loss surgery or, you know, we're trying to eat healthy that we can't have a nice sweet dessert. So we just got to make them sugar free. So there we go, nice and pressed into the bottom of the pan. I'm going to get my ingredients up for my next part, which is the cream cheese layer. So cream cheese, I found this Philadelphia third less fat sugar-free cream cheese. This has total fat 6 grams. Let's see, there's even 2 grams of protein, and look, negative 1 gram on the sugar. So this is a fantastic substitute for the regular cream cheese. So once again, I'm going to get this in that same bowl that I was just using for the graham cracker crust. Now her recipe for this part calls for a whole package.
You need to mix it.
I can't just mix it in there?
No.
No, okay, all right. So I got my wife in the background helping me out here. So again, this recipe is going to be cut in half, so she would use a whole pack here. For my cream cheese layer, I'm going half of a pack. I love cream cheese. And now I know I can have cream cheese even on this diet. Half a pack of that, we're going to go 1/8 a cup of sugar. So again, I'm going to substitute that out with the Splenda. What size was this little measuring cup you had in here?
1/4.
1/4? Okay, so it's about half of this little cup. Okay, and that's just to sweeten up that cream cheese and stuff. She's got a little splash of milk. In her recipe, she calls for 2 tablespoons of milk. Oh, well, hold on, I got one open, don't I?
No.
No? Okay. I did have some skim milk, but I didn't get it drank in time, so I'm just going to put a little splash of milk in there. And on her recipe at this point, it calls for 1 small tub of the Cool Whip. Guess what I found? Sugar-free Cool Whip. So this on this total fat is 1 gram. Sugars are 0. Carbohydrates is 3 grams. Other than that, there's not really much to this. I gotta see. It tastes just like regular stinking Cool Whip. So I'm freaking ecstatic about that. All right, so for this, her recipe calls for 1 small tub. I'm going to be using half a tub here. because again, I'm cutting her recipe in half to make a smaller dish, because there probably won't be that many people. A lot of people are going to want the big old sugary dish. And, you know, that's good, but I can't do that. I got to have the sugar-free. So I'm going to get this mixed up and I'll be right back. All right, so I got my cream cheese and my Cool Whip mixed up there. So I'm just going to go inside my dish with this. Should have got my scraper out. It's okay. We'll make it work. All right, now just smooth this out over that graham cracker crust. Try not to do what I just did and pull your graham cracker up. All right, that's looking pretty good. Let me see. That's tasting pretty good. All right, so we'll be back in just a minute. We're going to get set up for the pudding layer. All right, so I'm back. I have sugar-free Jello pudding. Again, this is 0 sugar. There's no calories from fat. Yeah. I had to go with whole milk, that's all I had, but if you really want to cut down on the fat and stuff, you can go with 1% or skim milk. So now I'm going to go, my next layer in is going to be this chocolate pudding. You guys can kind of start to see why they call this a striped dessert, I guess. These are the layers. Alright, there's my pudding. We'll get this layered in here. And again, here guys, remember, this is sugar-free. This is looking yummy. I'm telling you, I've tasted it as I went. This is tasting delicious. So I'm just going to get this pudding smoothed out a little bit, and I'm going to have the chef's option of licking this spatula off because it's really yummy. So that's why I'm putting a little extra on the spatula. Now I'll scrape it off in there. Now this is going to go in the fridge to set up. And to finish this off, I'm simply going to take the other half of that. There we go. I'm going to take the other half of that tub of that Cool Whip after this sets up and firms up. And I'm going to put that on top. Then it'll become nice and firm right before I serve it. And I can cut this off in chunks and serve it. Awesome sugar-free dessert. It's going to be just like the regular one. Just not all the extra sugars, not all the extra fats. So yes, we can still have delicious stuff on a diet. This is going in the fridge to set up, and I will see you guys in a little bit. Last shot, guys, coming in on this. I've got the last half of that tub of that sugar-free Cool Whip. I'm putting that on top of that chocolate pudding, and just nice and easy, finish this off. We're going to spread this out into a nice even layer. And this is that chocolate striped delight or dessert or whatever you want to call it. We keep it simple here and we call it chocolate stuff, hence because of the chocolate pudding. And there you go. This will get cut up into little squares and served out. Again, sugar free, fat free, other than a little bit of sugar in the graham cracker crust, but it wasn't very much. It was like 5 grams. So we can have a really delicious dessert. That's what we're doing for the Memorial Day weekend picnic. Sugar-free dessert. You saw the chicken. I'll be back to you next time with the next recipe or the next update on how I'm doing, stuff like that. Until then, I'll see you next time. Alright, once again, as always, thank you for watching. I really hope you guys are enjoying these videos. I'm going to be trying to bring a lot more of these clean eating videos for you guys. Some really fantastic desserts. Before I even started this bariatric journey, I always loved to be in the kitchen. I was always posting up food videos, recipes, stuff like that. I love food. And here's the thing, I don't have to stop loving food just because I had the gastric sleeve surgery. I just have to change up my mindset, get rid of all the processed sugars and all that junk, and eat clean, eat healthy, eat sugar-free. So if you like these videos, do me a favor, hit that like button, comment, tell me what you think about my videos, and please, please, please share. Let's get these clean eating videos out there. Even if it's not for somebody that had the gastric sleeve, let's get other people eating healthy too. So stay tuned, more videos coming. Again, it's Saturday. Monday, I'll post up my 5-week post-op video, let you guys know where I'm at, post my stats up then. Until then, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy these. And again, like, comment, and share.